Hello everybody, I'm Thrash Maniac HD, and this is your NXT review for March, the 6th? Yeah, March 6th, 2014. And before I get started, I just wanted to say this episode was a good episode, though most of the good stuff was segments and interviews. Most of the matches were just there, they were just alright. But without further ado, let's get into the review, shall we? We start off the show with a match between new NXT champion Adrian Neville defending the title, going up against Camacho. If this match was about at least 10 minutes, it would have been good, but it was less than that, so it was alright. Adrian Neville won, which was cool, and immediately after the match, Adrian Neville gets interviewed by Renee Young. Pretty much the gist of what he was saying was he wants to become the best NXT champion of all time. Bo Dallas comes out and says congrats, but he does have a rematch clause coming soon. So I thought that segment with Neville and Bo Dallas was a really good segment of the show. So there you go. Then we get an interview with Emma from NXT Arrival when Emma lost her chance to win the women's title from Paige, and Ric Flair and Charlotte interrupt. Ric Flair just telling Emma, "You got to go through my daughter, Charlotte." Then Charlotte comes up, and they have a stare down. Then we get an interview from Paige from NXT Arrival after she won the women's title, and the same thing. Flair and Charlotte come in to interrupt, and Flair says, "You gotta defend against Charlotte." So, I guess Charlotte Flair is trying to get herself involved in the women's title picture now. But, both of those segments were pretty good, so there you go. Then we get a match between Emma and Charlotte. Charlotte won due to interference from Sasha Banks. The match was alright. If it was longer, it probably would have been good, but there you go. Then we get an interview from NXT Arrival with Sami Zayn, pretty much saying how he felt about what happened after the match with Cesaro on NXT Arrival, and just hoping someday things can go his way again. And I thought this was a pretty good interview he had. And then we get into a match between Corey Graves and Yoshi Tatsu. Can't believe Yoshi Tatsu's still in WWE, you know. They went out there. The match was alright. Corey Graves won by submission, I believe. Or no, it was count out. It was a count out win. And then Corey Graves puts Yoshi Tatsu in the Lucky 13 leg lock until Sami Zayn comes out and attacks Corey Graves. And then we get a segment with Adam Rose. Oh my god. Formerly Leo Kruger. I've heard for a while that he was going to have a gimmick change, and I guess this Adam Rose character is supposed to be into the similarities to some of the films Russell Brand starred in, like Him to the Greek and Forgetting Sarah Marshall. Or I guess they're trying to make Adam Rose like the Russell Brand of NXT, I guess. I thought this segment was really entertaining. I thought this was pretty good. Then we get an interview with Xavier Woods after NXT Arrival, after he got attacked by Alexander Rusev, along with getting attacked, and also Tyler Breeze was attacked in that back at NXT Arrival. We get an interview with Xavier Woods, and he challenges Rusev to a match. I thought this was pretty good. And then the Rusev interview with Lana was good. And I guess on the next episode coming up this Thursday, it's Xavier Woods versus Alexander Rusev. So yeah. Then we get a match between Adam Rose and Wesley Blake. Adam Rose is going to win this match, no problem. This match is alright, but I notice he's still doing the same moves he did when he was Leo Kruger. The spine buster and the clothesline. They need to give that guy a better finisher, because a clothesline as your finisher is kind of weak. So, just my opinion about it, but it is what it is. And now we get to the main event, which was added after Sami Zayn attacked Corey Graves. Corey Graves wrestling for the second time against Sami Zayn. This was a pretty good match between these two. I could tell these guys are going to have a little bit of a feud going on for a while, and they're going to have some killer matches soon. Sami Zayn picked up the win this time, but I say next time we could probably see Corey Graves pick up a victory. Who knows? But yeah, that pretty much does it for this week's NXT episode. It was a good episode, mostly because of the segments and interviews. Most of the matches were just there. But the main event was pretty good, so there you go. But anyways, peace.